Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing an HEB grocery haul, telling you what I'm cooking this week, and I'm also going to be sharing a new recipe. This meal is absolutely delicious, and I think y'all are going to love it. So let's get to it. Okay, so first I'm going to show you everything we got at HEB, and then I'm going to be telling you what I'm cooking this week with what we bought. So starting over here, I'm just going to go ahead and show this quick. I got a 4-pack of toilet paper. I got some flushable wipes and 2 different kind of soaps. So this one is just for me to like use in the shower and stuff. It's just the original Dove bar. And then we got a 2-pack of the Yardley oatmeal and almond bar, just for like using at the sink. So yeah, we got that out of the little toiletries area. Next up, we got a thing of ground beef, which I'm going to be splitting in 3 because I'm going to be making 3 different meals with this, and I'll tell you what I'm making in just a bit. But yeah, we got some ground beef. I got a white onion, some green onions, 2 things of broccoli, still on that broccoli kick. We got one avocado. We got some eggs. We got some cheese, the Monterey Jack with jalapeno peppers, some light brown sugar. We got some soy sauce, some sesame oil. We got some cottage cheese, some plain Greek yogurt, some lactose-free milk, some bananas, some olive oil. We got some prune juice, and then we also found this, which is new, and we wanted to try it. We've been drinking a lot of cranberry juice, but we seen this one and thought it looked really good. It's 100% juice, no sugar added, and it's cranberry watermelon flavor from Ocean Spray. We got some tortillas, some blue corn chips, a rotisserie chicken, and then some of these mixed nuts that has like raisins and stuff in it. Okay, so let me just tell you, I did get the eggs and the tortillas so I could make us some breakfast tacos. I got the non-flavored Greek yogurt to use as sour cream. So I am lactose intolerant, and there's some things that I can have that doesn't bother me. So yogurt doesn't bother me, cottage cheese doesn't bother me, most cheeses don't bother me, except for cream cheese, that will bother me. And I can't have ice cream, so there is things that I can eat that doesn't bother my stomach. So I got this for sour cream because it tastes literally just like sour cream, and it's really good. So we're going to be making nachos, which is why we got the blue corn chips and the avocado. Yeah, so with the beef, we're going to be making nachos. We're also going to be making just burger patties with cheese on top, a side of garlic butter noodles, and broccoli. And then I'm also going to be making some like Korean beef bowls. So it's gonna be like white rice with the beef and like a sauce. I don't know, I've never made it before, but I'm gonna try it. So yeah, that's what we're making this week. And then of course we'll have some rotisserie chicken, eat on that for a couple days. But yeah, that's everything I got at HEB. So the first thing I'm doing is getting my rice started. I'm just using plain white rice, and I'm making the rice in my rice cooker. I'm adding 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. So I'm getting my pan heated up now, and then I'm getting out all of the ingredients that I use to make this meal, and I'll show you what everything is in just a minute. So for this Korean beef meal, I'll be using all of this plus a few things to make it. So we've got garlic powder and onion powder, salt and pepper, ground ginger, but you can use fresh, it's up to you, soy sauce, sesame oil, and minced garlic. We've also got some ground beef, brown sugar, and some green onions and sesame seeds as well. So the first step is to add some sesame oil to your pan. Y'all know I don't measure anything, I just do my thing and magic happens. So yeah, I'm adding in a good amount of the sesame oil to my pan, which is what I'm going to be cooking the meat in. But in a separate pot, I'm also making the sauce for this meal. So to the pot, I'm also adding some sesame oil. After that, I'm adding in some soy sauce to the pot. Then after that, I'm adding in some ground ginger, some salt and pepper, and some garlic powder and onion powder and crushed red pepper. And then I'm going to let it all come to a boil. To the frying pan, I'm adding in some minced garlic, and I'm going to let that cook for a few seconds, and then I'm going to add in my ground beef. Now to my saucepan, I'm adding in the brown sugar. You can add as much as you want of this. It depends on how sweet you want your sauce to be. Then I'm giving it a little stir and I'm gonna let that cook for a few. Then I'm gonna add in some extra ground ginger, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to dilute it because I did add a pretty good amount of soy sauce. So now I'm gonna start seasoning my ground beef with some salt and pepper, garlic powder and onion powder, and then I'll add in some other stuff in just a bit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna mix up some cornstarch and water to add it to my sauce so I can get it nice and thick. So I'm slowly adding it into the saucepan. It's not going to immediately thicken, so you kind of just want to eyeball it. So I poured a little bit in and mixed it and then added some more. And then I'm going to let it cook and thicken just a bit before I add anything else to it. I did end up having to add just a little bit of water just to make it a little thinner because it was like pretty thick, but it's no big deal. There's always a simple fix to anything that you're doing. After that, I drained the grease from the ground beef, and then I'm going to start adding in everything to that. I'm adding in some extra sesame oil. This stuff is delicious. I'm also adding in some soy sauce, and I'm going to add in some other stuff as well. So I'm adding in some more ground ginger. I'm adding some brown sugar to the meat, and then I'm going to add in some green onions, crushed red pepper, garlic powder and onion powder, salt and pepper, and a few more splashes of whatever else. So the ground beef is done, and I've got some broccoli boiling, the rice is almost done, and my sauce is done. And now everything is finished. So we've got a little bowl of green onions just so we could add extra if we wanted to. And we've got our white rice, which I added some salt and pepper to, some green onions and sesame seeds, and just a little bit of butter. And then there's our beef, the sauce, and the broccoli. And now I'm gonna make our plates because I'm a good little wifey. So I'm laying down the rice first, and then I'm gonna add the beef. I'm gonna add the broccoli on the side, and then I'm gonna cover it all in that delicious, amazing sauce. This meal turned out absolutely delicious. Y'all have to try it. I know it might have seemed a little bit complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it's easier than you think. I've actually made it twice this week already because it's just so good. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I can explain myself better. I know I'm not really good at explaining how I cook things because I kind of just roll with it, but I try to do my best to tell y'all exactly how I do things on here. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you have anything to say, leave it down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.